my mother or my father, can you tell me how to concentrate? What is concentration? How to get it? The answer, because we are not taught. Modern education has failed to give all-round development of human being. We need good health physically, good health mentally, good health intellectually, good health spiritually, health for the body, health for the mind, health for intellect, and spiritual health also. Now come to the mind. What is mind? Mind, according to the Vedanta, according to yoga, what is mind? The ability to think, the faculty of thinking in human being is mind. This simple definition. What can mind think? Can you think something which you don't know? Suppose if I tell one word, sushi kite, can you think? Again, I'm telling the word, sushi kite. You say, no. It is a German word. It's sweet to eat. You can think. No, you can't think. And that which you know, you can think. But again, even if you know, you cannot remember. Suppose a child is going to school to the test examination, he knows, but during examination, if she or he cannot remember, so mind is to think. This thought comes from memory. Memory is the everyday experience. It is not the experience of this life only. Do you know? It was maybe 20 years ago when I used to travel in aeroplane. Sometimes during those days, they used to give free journals, newspaper. In Time magazine, I read one article that the scientists having the photography of the baby in the womb. The baby is inside the womb, and the photography shows the joyfulness in the face of the baby, smiling expression, some pain. Baby in the mother's womb change the facial expression. The doctors are confused. Does the baby have mind? Because mind feels pleasure or sorrowful state. The Western education, Western psychologists, they tell mind is formed after birth gradually, but now there is a question mark about this incident. Thing is, this mind we carry from life after life. The mind which you have, it is from life after life. One day I was traveling in the Himalayas. I was young, in my early 20s. So I was in the bus. I was having white clothes, clean shaven head, with a ponytail. And in my front, there was a couple. They had a little daughter maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, not more than that. Daughter was climbing on their lap, me. And she was looking this way as if she knows me and smiling, because I am like this, I was reserved. The child is trying to climb up and to jump to me. If I show my hand like this, it doesn't look good, unknown stranger. So parents are pulling her to keep quiet on their lap. But the child is restless. On the way, after some time of journey, they had to get down. I was curious to look at that girl. You cannot imagine. The girl was looking through the window to me till she went out of her, and she was looking at me, I was looking at her. From this, can you tell what is it? I'll tell you another incident. It was in Iceland. My host. So the host asked me, Swami, what do you eat? I said, vegetarian food. You don't eat fish, egg, seafood? He said, no. No, vegetarian food, no onion, no garlic, no this, no that. He said, that's all? Because they don't know. So he went to buy vegetables. At home, they had one son and daughter. Daughter was little older, maybe 10, 11 years old. And the son was hardly 4 years old, not 5. So the father introduced me that Swami has come and he will stay here. The daughter came and, as usual, hello, came to hug me. And that little boy came. He said, hello. He did the hand like this. I was shocked to see the difference in the behavior of two children raised up in the same. Do you know what happened? The child, after a little while, came to my room. He said, in Icelandic language, he was telling, come on, come. So I followed him. He took me to his room and he showed many things. He wanted to communicate with, but the daughter not. I went to the kitchen, I cooked completely vegetarian food. First time in their family, in their life, they had a full vegetarian meal. That child ate so much, no complaint. The parents were shocked to see this and told me, do you know, this child always during food time cry, I'll not eat this, I'll not eat that. But today, no complaint and eating so joyfully. I told you, no, this child is a vegetarian child. Don't force him to take non-vegetarian food. Experiment. You give more vegetable, you like it. So I don't want to tell more. Why? Why this child in the same family? Because that visit, it was really many incidents with that child. The purpose of telling this, we bring our mind from many lives. This body is only this many years old. For example, this body is 65 plus. And mind which you have, it is not 65, 66 years old. It is thousands of years old. With lot of many memories, good, bad, pleasant, unpleasant, all these are stored. This mind will give us success. This mind will give us failure. Mind is the thinking faculty. Mind is a flow of thoughts. You think of a glass. In glass there is water. It is not a flow. In tap there is water. It is a flow. But in the glass there is water. In the tap there is water. In the river there is water. But river is a natural flow. Tap is an unnatural flow, artificial. And in the glass of water, there is no flow, but all are water. So mind is a flow of thoughts. It's a continuous flow. And this flow is coming from where? Just the river has a source. The flow of the thoughts, it is from memory. What type of thoughts are coming to you? You will tell good thoughts, bad thoughts. If thoughts are good, positive, joyful, goal-oriented, motivating, we feel really energetic, we are happy. If the thoughts are sorrowful, negative, fault-finding, judgmental, unforgiving, at that time life is miserable. It is said by the masters, mind is a flow of thought. If you want to be successful in life, filter your mind. If you filter your mind, then what will happen? You can separate the dirt. You can use clean and pure water. Similarly, you can separate dirty thoughts. You can have clear, positive, joyful thoughts, and your life will be enjoyable. Now, I will not take too much of time on speaking of mind. We all have mind, and we know how our mind is. How to make this mind filtered. So, the process of filtering the mind is meditation. Now, what is meditation? How to filter the mind? My friends, it is possible to filter the mind through meditation, and just like driving the car. Suppose I have come to Vancouver, and one who is driving, the young man, his name is, what is his name? Wait, Kaushik. Kaushik is driving. Kaushik will tell Swamiji, take the key, you drive. Do you know, out of many things which I don't know, people tell that Swamiji knows everything. It is all lie. I don't know many things. So if you give the key, I don't know even where to put the key. Suppose if I sit with eyes closed and tell, oh God, let this car move. God will tell my child, don't be stupid. I'm not going to be your driver. I have given the technique. You learn from somebody. Meditation is not just by sitting eyes, you will meditate. For meditation, there is a technique. There are techniques. There are different forms of meditation. I'll give a simple understanding of meditation. Mind means many thoughts. Mind means many thoughts. Concentration, one or few thoughts. Mind is many thoughts per minute. Concentration is one or few thoughts per minute. And meditation is no thought. Meditation is no thought. Is it possible? The answer is yes, it is possible. How? Do you know? God is teaching us meditation every night. God is teaching us meditation every night. Yes, my dear. When? When you sleep. What happens during sleep? So it happens to every one of us. We go, we change our clothes, sometimes we take shower, we have finished everything for the day or evening. Now, with a very little clothes, we dump our body on the bed, we relax the body, we cover the body with something, or then slowly, and some people they pray to God and then they lie down. Then what happens? Slowly eyes we close, then we don't know exactly. Sometimes dream comes. Then we don't know. But if you observe somebody when somebody is sleeping, first the breath changes. Then breath changing, and then do you know how the breath changes? It happens. Breath first becomes slow, long, deep, rhythmic. Slow, long, deep, rhythmic. Slow, long, deep, rhythmic. And gradually forget. And if the deep sleep is there, we get up. Oh God, I slept so long. I have beautiful experiences of sleep. Can you imagine sleeping in the classroom, sitting in the front bench? Can you imagine sitting in the barber shop for a haircut and going at 8 o'clock till 12 o'clock? You are sitting there. Your haircut is finished, but you are sitting there. It happened to me. If there is sleep, you forget everything. No thought, no place, no mind, no nothing. When I slept in the barber shop for 4 hours at 12 o'clock, when the wall clock made tong, 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 I got up. I said, oh God, it's 12 o'clock. I came at 8 o'clock. I asked the barber, why did you not wake me up? He said, you slept so deep. I had other chairs to work with. I left you to sleep there. So is it not meditation? Paramahansa Yogananda said, meditation is deep sleep with consciousness. Deep sleep is meditation without consciousness. Again, I'm repeating. Meditation is deep sleep with consciousness. Deep sleep is meditation without consciousness. So, didn't God teach us this meditation during sleep? My friend, if you want to meditate, relax your body, relax your mind, be free from other activities, sit or here you lie down in a joyful state, and slowly change your breath. There, I changed your breath. You didn't know. Without your consciousness, I changed your breath naturally to make it slow, long, deep. You have to make your breath slow, long, deep, slow, long, deep, slow, long, deep. And you'll go into deep meditation. Just like in deep sleep, no thought. You can get that state. How meditation helps us. So, you want to be successful? Everybody will tell yes.
Yes.
You want good health? Everybody will tell yes. You want joyful state? Everybody will tell yes. So, how? Meditate. Meditate, meditate. We listen to beautiful composition on Kriya Yoga. And those who do not know Hindi, I know little, not too much. So, Swami Dr. Satyaprakash ji, he had prayer to Gurus of Kriya Yoga in Sanskrit, and he sang the beauty of Kriya Yoga in Hindi. Kriya Yoga is a meditation technique which is considered as the most ancient technique. You will say, how do you tell like this? I'll give only two examples. First is my Guru. My Gurudev said, God brought the supreme mystery of Kriya Yoga with his creation. In other words, Kriya Yoga is as old as creation. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Imam vivasvate yogam praktavan aham abhyam vivasvan manave praha. I taught this mystery of yoga. You tell he taught mystery of yoga, which yoga? Why you are telling Kriya Yoga? I tell you with the other example, such Patanjali. Such Patanjali, in the Vedic tradition, there are six philosophies, six traditional schools of philosophy, Sankhya, Vaisheshika, Nyaya, and so on, yoga. Yoga philosophy, its propounding father is says Patanjali. And his classic text is Yoga Sutra. In Yoga Sutra, there is the word yoga, yoga, yoga. And what is this yoga, yoga, yoga? He's telling which yoga? People speak of Ashtanga yoga, but it is not true. He used one yoga, the name. It is Kriya Yoga. It is from the text, you can verify it. He used only the name of Kriya Yoga, not any other yoga, not Hatha Yoga, not Raja Yoga, not Kriya Yoga. He said, what is Kriya Yoga? Tapaha Swadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is the integration of tapas, swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Tapa is self-purification, swadhyaya, self-study, Ishvara Pranidhana, surrendering to God, loving God. In other words, Kriya Yoga is the integration of action, knowledge, and devotion. That is You can find the reference of Kriya Yoga in many different texts. I'll just tell you, one day, Sri Lakshmanji is asking Lord Rama, my brother, what did you do? You look so peaceful. He said, I was practicing Kriya Yoga. You will tell, from where did you find it? You can refer to Adhyatma Ramayana, Kishkindhya Kanda. He's talking, I'm practicing Kriya Yoga. So exact name is Kriya Yoga there. So Kriya Yoga is a technique which helps us. It is a scientific technique, as my Gurudev told. And it helps us to keep our body healthy, mind peaceful, good intelligence, memory. When I lived with my Gurudev, by God and Gurudev's grace, he gave me the opportunity to spend some time, not complete whole period, from 1980 till 2002, within this 22 years of, so even sometimes we spend 24 hours, except he going to toilet. Even sometimes I help to wash his body also. So I have seen him, and his memory, oh God, you cannot imagine his memory, even in age of 80, in 90, the memory. How could he get that memory? And why we can't get this memory? Yes, we all can have that memory. We can all have good physical health. Meditation helps. This meditation, remember, it is, although we call Kriya Yoga, it is not body gymnastic. Do some exercises, some hatha yoga, that's fine to keep your body healthy. But Kriya Yoga is a simple meditation technique which is based on breath regulation, concentration in the chakras, and through this breath regulation and concentration in the chakras, you can bring your mind, intellect, ego, memory purified, purification to all these four faculties, and you'll go deep into meditation. And this meditation technique is handed down by the teacher and the student, and so on. And people of all different faiths, Muslims, Jews, all different faiths, they're practicing. And for this practice, there is no need of rituals because it is spiritual. And in philosophy of Kriya Yoga meditation, the first thing is your body is the temple. We have come to this temple. Temple is a beautiful structure. If you go to Puri from where we are, there is temple of Lord Jagannath. The temple is about 1,000 years old. And 1,000 years old temple so high. How could they take stones so high? Huge stones. How could they sculpt so meticulously 1,000 years ago? Technology was there. Not the modern technology to lift up the so body is, that temple is man-made. This body is the God-made temple. Remember this. Inside the temple, if there is no deity in the temple, it can be archaeological element, a site, but not a temple. We enter the temple to have the darshan of the deity. So we come to the temple, you go and have darshan. Similarly, you have to enter this body temple. Inside the body temple, there is presence of the divine. Inside this body temple. When you go inside the temple, you see the divine, you pray. Here you close your eyes, go into the body temple, and find an altar where you can sit and pray. Here is my beloved. So you have to find yourself, where is your altar, and how to pray, how to meditate. You know, here prayer is not with words, through silence. Just to think, when the child is coming back from school and leaving the school bag, running to the mother, and both are hugging for a moment. At that time, no talk, nothing. Similarly, you are inside the temple, being one with your beloved, and mother knows my child is hungry. Mother knows I have to feed my child. Similarly, in this meditation, there is a simple distinction between meditation and prayer. It is said in prayer, we talk to God. In meditation, God talks to us. First, I will be silent. So when I'm silent, in Kriya Yoga meditation, we are taught to listen to the sound of silence and so on. Meditation brings us all-round development. My Gurudev told, Kriya Yoga gives us simultaneous development of body, mind, intellect, and soul. Simultaneous development. Not that do this, you get physical benefit, do this, you will get mental benefit. No, it gives simultaneous development. How long one is to practice? It depends upon you. If one is in hurry, one eats very quickly. If one is having time, eats slowly. And eating slowly is good. So depending upon the availability of your time, you have to. So with this much of talk and meditation and mind, I think we'll have few minutes question and answer. Then we'll have little meditation. If you have any question, feel free to ask.